This episode is sponsored by Squarespace. More on that later. Welcome back to Woodness Goodness. It's another beautiful day at the off-grid mountain cabin build. We're just gonna get after it. Got a bunch of things to do before the roof gets here. The roof is ordered, so we got about, I think, a week and a half, 2 weeks before that gets here. I got some wood up here. Tire chains worked like a dream. The air is brisk, but the sun is out. That's a beautiful day in my books. So let's do it. I opted for shorter 2x4s for some reason. Not sure why I did that, but I did it. These windows look so much bigger in person. I say that because I was, when I edit these videos, I guess they just don't look as big. This is a big window. I think it's 60 inches tall by 36 inches wide. These windows are 36 inches wide, and at the tallest point, it's 10 feet. I do have small little triangular pieces up there that I think will look pretty cool. Again, there's a lot of windows in this little cabin already. I don't want to overdo it. My very first cabin, I put a ton of windows in. I don't regret it, but it's just, I think there comes a point. You got to draw the line. I have a hard time drawing that line, though. Okay. It's gonna literally feel like I'm done the cabin once I'm done the roof, because I've been up here so many days. Break some branches. Do a little landscaping. So I'm just a little shorter than I'd like to be, but we're gonna make it work. This is... Sometimes I forget I'm not 20 anymore. And I feel my legs and my back and pretty much every cell in my body for about a week after I come out here. Okay, let's keep moving. So, I don't know if you can tell, but basically, these are all on 2-foot centers. But I get here, and unfortunately, well, I probably should have just raised this a little bit, because my cap that will sit on here protecting, you know, the peak of my roof, I think it comes down about 8 inches on either side. Obviously that is more than 8 inches, and this is where I still have to add one more strap. Yeah, I need a nailing point for my cap. Maybe I should build a 3rd level up here. Look at that view. Thing of beauty. So I've decided I'm not gonna keep doing strapping up there. I mean, even though I most likely only need 1 more strip, maybe 2. It's easy enough to do when I get the metal and see how big it is. So we're gonna hold off on that. Just because I've done this before where I skip over the fact of knowing if in fact I'm making the right decision. I'm gonna take off my safety stuff and we'll set up, bring our ladders around and finish that wall. We're gonna keep charging this battery here. And we're pulling in 208 watts. So we're gonna be better at this because we know we're working with a 45-degree angle. How am I gonna do this? I gotta get a better measurement, which requires a better spot. Like right here. That seems like a good spot to measure from. A little tight. 23 inches and 45 degrees up from that. Can we do that with that simple math? I got 2 sheets left. .45 degrees, like so. And I'm pretty sure I should be able to use the scrap from the other side for the opposite side and it'll be perfect. We're just gonna do a rough measurement with this level. It's nice, old school Stanley level. Oh, my ladder's in the wrong spot. I have to thicken up my header still, but we're up here, so we're gonna just tack this into place. All right. again, I should have done this when I framed in those windows, but this is just, I just get so darn excited. I gotta move on to the next part of the project. All right, we're gonna make sure this works, and then, well, we know the measurement for the next one. Okay. And I'll still have to get a little bit of sheathing in there too. That's a perfect fit. I think we're running into the same issue where this wood is sat out for longer. And it's thicker now. But can I use my knife to whittle it back? Just a hair? Just carve some wood off of it? Smarter, not harder, you know? We're just whittling just a little wood there. Just a whittle, whittle. Nice. I think we're probably gonna have to use 5/8 inch. Yeah, we'll use our 5/8 plywood. Slap that in there. We're using 5/8 scrap here. To create a positive connection. Oh yeah, that's a nice fit. All right, let's get the nail gun up here. Get some big spikes through all these new pieces we just added to the header just to really secure it. Don't look too closely. There's a gap up there. It doesn't matter, but there's a gap up there. It's part of my ladder that I built, my gable ladder. Just I miscalculated the cut by 5.5 inches. Oh yeah. Okay. What's the spacing here? It's probably more than 4 feet, right? Oh, it's 4 feet, perfect. Cut it down to what? That's the question. Up to the stud, 14 inches. Okay, so if I cut low side 14 inches, make sure it's 14 inches, the angle should work. So 14 inches on the angle here. It's 11 1/4 from the bottom. Here we go. Oh, this is where the cross breeze is. Oh no. Oh, my ladder is way too far. Yeah, it's crazy the breeze that comes right through this cabin here. Makes me think I'm gonna have to put some windows on the back that open up, because that cross breeze is going to be a money maker in the summer. Well, I can't see if it's on the stud there. Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee. Oh, we're gonna be okay. Yeah, that looks okay. What? Oh my gosh. All right, that's it. We gotta clear this stuff out. I've been leaving it because I love nature, you know? But this is just getting in my way. Half the time a branch catches my tool belt and just snipes one of my tools right off my belt. So let's cut some of this back here. I gotta swap this bit on the router, and then I can cut my window openings. So for those of you who haven't seen what a flush trim router bit is, that's what it is. So you can run this along and it'll hit, you know, a window opening essentially, but the blade will cut the plywood right out. It's really, really nifty. Now we're good to go. All right. Oh, like a glove. I forget, which way does it want to cut? This way, I think. That's the only thing. You get absolutely coated in sawdust. Look at this. It's an absolute perfect piece. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's already got the angle. That's got an angle. It's perfect. I got the camera precariously clamped to my my gable end here. It's windy up here though. Holy smokes. Which is kind of nice actually. It'll hopefully blow all the sawdust away. I didn't get as much sawdust in and around my mouth. That's a perfect piece. We're not even gonna bother cutting this. We're just gonna go for it. Boop. Yes, sir. And then we got this little strap here just to plug that up. Repeat after me. If you don't do it now, you'll have to do it later. Yes, 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 yes. The details. They take some time, but they have this certain satisfaction about them that the rest of the build does not. The idea of those windows is that it's going to let light in to the loft. And those might not look like big windows from here, but they are big windows. Let a lot of nice light in for the loft. All right, sun is starting to go down, but let's just see here. Okay. Because we could just frame this up real quick. I say that, but who knows? Maybe it'll take 30 minutes. Okay. Boom, bang, beam, bing bong. Good work, bing bong. We've been waiting for you. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. Oh. 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 Yes. Yes, sirree, Bob. Because I know for a fact those two small windows that we're putting up here, I know for a fact that they're actually pretty different from each other by like a couple inches. We'll just leave kind of the header kind of open so we don't have to wiggle anything around. Man, I love it how these are going in. There's a small gap on this side. I normally am leaving right now, but we're gonna cut our headers and our spacings with 5/8 to get our header out. And then we're gonna put up one sheet. Well, our last sheet, we only have one sheet of 1/2 inch left. It'll look like we accomplished something today. I mean, I know I accomplish stuff every time I'm here, but there's like a visual satisfaction when you get like a real obvious, you know, bit of progress that you can look at. Okay. All right, I got 3 minutes left on this SD card. That's 128 gigs I've shot today, for those who know what that means. Okay, here we go. Huh. Can't really tell if there's a crown. Boom. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, that is a heavy piece of equipment. The nice thing with the wind is the wind will keep this tight up against the wall, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Okay. Nice and easy, Graham. It's just you up here. The camera and the people in the camera can't hear you scream. Oh. And they can't help you. Ah. Okay. Always good to end the day with a shower. Am I right? Public service announcement. Make sure you're always wearing PPE. Well, that does it for me here on Cabin Mountain. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. And thanks again for my Patreon supporters. Means a lot to me that you care enough to throw some bills my way. It's encouraging me, so thank you. Can't thank you enough. We'll see you on the next one. See you later.
Squarespace is my absolute favorite website builder. Their templates are super flexible and you can always customize them to make the website exactly what you're looking for. You can customize your look, update content, and add features to fit your unique needs. Their online store is incredible. I've used other website builders and their online stores in the past, and ultimately that's why I switched to Squarespace. It's intuitive, easy to use, and I can do so much from my phone, which is great. When I make a woodwork project or sell stickers, I can simply take a picture on my phone and post it to my website, lickety-split. If you're looking for a new website or updating an old one, go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/woodnessgoodness to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.